Hi all, Mark here from Sales Guru. I really want to start off by saying thank you so much for your involvement on this project so far and your enthusiasm at the trainings that we've had and the involvement in some of the role plays and in your involvement also around the playbooks. We've now delivering and have delivered playbooks to pretty much all of the schools, and I want to talk around the next steps because training by itself, you might as well burn your money. It's really the importance of this project and upgrading elements that can help us increase additional enrollment is down to one core factor, ensuring that we're implementing the agreed learnings that will have the biggest impact on our enrollment engagements. And as part of this project, what we are doing as Sales Guru and another external team will be some mystery calling across all of the school brands on an ongoing basis. There's one core objective on these mystery calls, and that's not to catch anyone out. I'd really want to highlight that point. The objective on the mystery calls is for us to ensure from a Sales Guru and an Advitech head office perspective and the brand's head's perspective that what we've agreed is now being implemented and ensuring that we create the best and most awesome enrollment experience for all potential parents and students. So I want to highlight a few things that I think will have a great impact on your success of these mystery calls. The starting point at our training, I spoke around the importance of role plays. And I know some of you might be rolling your eyes there when we hear the word role play, but it is fundamentally the most important thing to ensure that these learnings are implemented. And what was agreed at the trainings is that the principals would take full accountability and responsibility to work out a schedule, and my strongest recommendation at a minimum is on a weekly basis with anyone that is engaged on the enrollment process, from receiving the phone call to a potential walk-in or to actually calling a Stacey lead. And the idea is to look at the scripts that you've got in the playbooks for the principal to sit in their office, so it's not face-to-face, and to actually call. And you can explain, I'm going to be calling you in 2 minutes to actually block a time aside that we're going to role play a call, or them to call you as a Stacey lead. And some of the key things that I'm really recommending will follow on what we call a role play sheet that will be provided to the actual principal or the person doing the role of the potential parent. And I'm going to be very open and honest around this, that these are the things that we're looking for that are covered during the actual live role play. Are they always asking for the name of the student? We agreed that at its fundamental basic was one of the most important things to show genuine interest in the child. The age of the student's current grade, the enrollment grade, and from when are they potentially interested. Huge part that we have seen missing in some of the mystery calls is the interest shown in you and your child's needs, and the most important criteria when deciding if this would be a fit for your child at our school. Other areas here, and I think that this is another crucial thing that we are missing out on. It's not just an invitation to an open tour, or if you're interested, please let us know and we can arrange a visit. Or at times you can just arrive and come look around the school. We'd love to invite you in, yourself and the student's name, to come and see our school firsthand or in person. We've got two options. First one is an open tour, and this is what it covers. The second option is for an open tour, part of a tour, but a private meeting with the principal. Which would you prefer? And that's what I mean by was effort made to actually book a visit. Information about enrollment assistance at the school visit, another crucial part of this. We assist a lot of our parents with the enrollment process at the end of the visit. If you're interested in this, we'd ask that you bring along X, Y, and Z, and that'll form part of your email. Ensuring we get the contact email address and phone number, or reconfirm it if it's Stacey, call-in or walk-in. And a massive point, agreed next steps and follow-up date. On some of the calls that we make, there is no agreed next step or follow-up date, and it kind of just disappears out into the wind. And then we've also said, were you referred to Stacey at any stage? Now, potentially at the end of a call, if they at the stage of ready to enroll, etc., you're going to use your own EQ and IQ to refer where it's viable. But what we're trying to avoid at all costs is we don't just speak to them, refer them without bringing them to the school and engaging further that we did at the training. What we're going to be rating on some of these things here is that your tone. Was it engaging? Did I feel that they really appreciated the call and showed interest in me? Did they show an interest in the child's requirements? Was there an effort to book the school visit date and time? Offered enrollment assistance at the school? And did we have agreed next steps and date? Those are the things that we're wanting to tick. We're not trying to box anyone in that you've got to follow word for word on the exact script. But what we are saying, and I believe we all agreed this at the trainings, is that these are the crucial components that we've got to be able to tick that occurred to create a 6-star experience. There will then be feedback from the principal or the person doing the role play, the role of the parent, and the feedback will be with the person that they role played with. What went well, and were there any other areas that there is improvement required or areas that they believe could have been done better? This, if we do over the next 2 to 3 weeks and carry on every week, it's a minimal acceptable standard, should mean that when we do our mystery calls, we can tick the box, we can have smiles on all sides, and the most important thing is that any potential parent engaging with your school gets a 6-star experience that is way above any other competitor experience.